Good morning guys, so it is the morning of day 4 of the BookTube-A-Thon and I'm giving my update for day 2 and day 3 of the BookTube-A-Thon. So I didn't put up an update video for day 2 yesterday because it wasn't a really good day because I woke up with a fever and then my light bulb completely betrayed me and exploded on me, and the rain got so much worse that it was literally flooding the streets. But today I'm feeling much better now. The sun is shining outside, so I thought I would film this video. Also, I got something yesterday that I'm really happy about. It's a Winter Soldier keychain. I love it so much. So if you didn't know, now you know. I love Marvel, I love Bucky Barnes, and I love Sebastian Stan. So on Tuesday, which is day 2, I got through 150 pages of Me Before You, which was pretty good considering the circumstances, and then I was vegetating in my bed all day. So I was about this much through the book, and my thoughts when I was at 150 pages in was that I wasn't too fond of the writing. The writing seemed to me a bit bland. It was a bit more telling than showing, and I feel like I couldn't really gauge Louisa's personality through the writing all that much. However, the plot is quite interesting. It took me a while to get into the plot, but maybe 50 pages in, I was really into it and I was fully immersed in the story. So that was all I did for day 2. And then on day 3, I actually finished Me Before You. I'm really proud of myself for that because this is a very thick book. And I stayed up all night to finish it, which shows you guys that, surprise, I absolutely love this book. Now finishing it, I can say that as the story progresses, I'm starting to really enjoy the writing and I'm starting to see more inside Louisa's mind. I think the plot was really well done. Everything was right where it was supposed to be, and just generally the subplot lines were done very well. And as I read on, I could see that the plot had a lot of more depth. Every scene in this book was hilarious to say the least, but it also carried this kind of sadness that tugged at my heartstrings. Saying that, I really love how the story ended where it is. I think it's one of my favorite parts of this book. I really appreciate how Will stuck to his decision because it just shows that sometimes it's just too much for a person and people are allowed to stick to their decisions, and sometimes things are too hard to accept. The important thing is to just make their life as best as you can before they go. One of the other things that I loved most about this book was the theme. I went into this knowing that it was a romance book and I was expecting romance, but on top of the romance, we also got the theme of life and living it as fully as you can, which I really enjoyed, and through this theme, I could really see how Louisa evolved as a character. So overall, I love this book. It's really encouraging me to get out there and do more things with my life. And I would really recommend it to those of you who are looking for a romance book, but don't read it if you aren't looking for anything very deep, because this is sort of an emotional roller coaster and it's not a very lighthearted read. And then this morning I read 84 pages of Nimona, and if we add it up together, I read 846 pages in 3.5 days. I think it is really great progress that I'm getting through a lot of books, and so far in Nimona I'm enjoying it. I absolutely adore the illustration. My favorite character right now is Lord Blackheart. I love his sense of humor and that he's moody sometimes, but in a good way. Everything is so exciting right now. I am very engaged in the plot. There's lots of fighting and science and magic, which is something I very obviously love, so I am very excited. I'm going to try to finish this today, and if I do, I'm going to watch the Me Before You movie. And the book made me cry so much, so it is safe to say that the movie will probably make me cry as well. That is all for my updates for day 2 and 3, and on to the video challenge. The second video challenge I'm not going to do, but the third one I am. It is the book slip-in challenge, where you incorporate book titles into a monologue or a conversation or a speech. So let's go see how it goes. And it's probably not going to be too good because I wrote my script in 1 minute. She walked down the streets, a hunched figure in an obsidian coat blending in with the dark of the night. The only noticeable pop of color being the scarlet boots that made no sound as they clicked in quick succession on the concrete. A vicious wind whistled, an icy cold tune in the air. Making her way down the abandoned street, a burst of laughter coming from one of the coffee shops slammed her with the memory of what had happened that day, bringing her a world away. If I stay, do you think it would make our lives better? We were never happy, okay? And we never will be. You said that you would never let me go. So now you want more than this? Filled with the unpleasant memory, she sighed. turning her head away from the offending warmth of the coffee shop. She would just have to carry on. So there it was. Did you like it? I don't think it was that good, but I hope you guys liked it all the same. Maybe it was entertaining for you guys. So that is my challenge done. And that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are doing well as well, and I will see you guys in my next update. Bye!